All right, ladies and gentlemen. So who do we have here?
This is Joseph Van Deck.
Hey, Joseph. How you doing today?
Phenomenal.
All right. So what did you do today?
I went undefeated at locals 5-0 with Monarchs.
Yes, sir. Monarchs.
Monarchs.
Wait, 2015 Monarchs?
2020 Monarchs.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, let's get started with the monster count. 3 out there. 3 and 3. Thankfully, she's at 3. Play 1. You don't need to play 2. She just normally summons herself almost every time, so you can just storm forth your opponent. I was playing 2 of this morning. Switched to 2 Majesty Fiend instead of the 2 Vanity Fiends. I feel like the card is just, it's good, but Tenacity works with this and all of these, not with him. So they're all tribute summon monsters in the deck. Free Idea. She summons this guy right here. 3 Idos from the deck. When you summon her, you get this. It's a free additional tribute summon. I thought about playing 2 of her and 3 of them, and then playing like a Dragonoid generator. But I don't want to give my opponent. I don't want to give my opponent's tokens.
Yeah.
I'd rather just risk the Ash than give my opponent's tokens and being low life points. You know, when time is called, you're kind of SOL there. So that's all for the monsters. Pretty standard lineup. Nothing too big. Just standard. Going on to the spells. Playing 3 Domain, best card in the deck. Locks your opponent out of extra deck. Gives you 800 attack boost when you swing with your bigger monsters. I mean, you can run over pretty much everything. Old Mekk-knight, run them over.
So how often did you resolve that today?
Every single game. It was one of my favorite cards to activate because my opponent always reads it like, oh wait, I haven't seen this card in like 4 years. And then they read it and they're like, okay, so no extra deck. Now I gotta rely on my main deck, which I don't have an extra deck, so I'm good there. Triple Tenacity. This card is broke. It's like Rhoda for the deck for any spell card. Any spell or trap you want from Monarch, you just get. You activate this card, you reveal Monarch, search for anything. Any Monarch spell trap. Play 3 Stoneforth. One of the best spell cards to ever be created. You literally can out everything. I outed a sleeper with this. I mean, it was Appaloosa, and then a few other monsters in sleeper. Stoneforth the sleeper, Stoneforth the Appaloosa, whatever you need.
They didn't have the Trigate?
Oh, they didn't get to make it. No, they misplayed, but they ended up with 3 negates.
Yeah, for
couple
sure.
pops.
That's broken.
I played with 1 return. Everybody plays it at 2 or 3. I think this card's perfect at 1 because we have this at 3. And we don't have Triple Pantheism, so we need to play. This gives us this.
Yeah.
Essentially for free. So you don't need to play more than 1. Best card to ever be created. Pantheism.
All right.
Draw 2. When you banish it, you get to search. You get to pretty much search for whatever you want. You reveal 3 Tenacity, 3 Stoneforth, whatever. If your opponent ashes it, right? If they ash this card, you just banish it and then get your effect off. You summon Idea, you tribute over the Idea, you get it out of your hand, do it over again. First effect is not once returned. Second effect is. First one's not. That's it for the Monarch spells and traps. Or just for the spells, I guess. The one-ofs. These are the standard one-ofs everybody plays. Dump Idea, Dump Erebus, Consistency, Grab Idea, right? I play a little bit of spice. Play 1 Regeki, LOB, and then the Mystic Mind. Mystic Mind is just good for stalling. You just activate Mystic Mind if you bricked, and then your opponent pretty much has to play through it. And then you can also like activate Domain atop Mystic Mind, so you can out it yourself if you need to, so you're not stuck. Regeki, I mean, this card is just so much fun. I mean, you Mystic Mind your opponent, Regeki the board. I did it to a guy playing what was the rank 8 we're talking about? Negates spells, sucks it up. Activate Mystic Mind, negated it.
Oh yeah, against Hope Harbinger. Yeah.
Harbinger, yeah. The traps. This is interesting because most people play like these 2 and Erupts. I think Erupts are terrible for Monarchs. Absolutely terrible.
Why is that?
Because you literally your whole objective of the deck is to lock out extra deck. It doesn't matter monster effects. You don't need to worry about all that. You don't need to play a protection, just out the extra deck. Because every deck in the format, every single one of them, Draco's gone, all play extra deck. So you can just avoid, that's your whole objective. It's not to open up bricks with Erupt or none of that. Erupt is good in Draco, but not in Monarchs, conveniently enough. Now what I do play, instead of Erupt, is I play 2 there can be only 1, and 2 Crackdown. Crackdown for the non-Spyral players. I played 1 Spyral today, 2 Wondom. Side that out. I'll show you side deck in a minute. There can be only 1 hurts everything. Played Dinos, hurts Dinos. I played Mekknight Invoked. Mekk-knights are all psychic, so you summon this, they can't go into Indigo Eclipse, into Blue Sky, and all that stuff. So you pretty much slow them down. But you pretty much kill everything. Like Luna Lights, I mean, the Beast Warriors, I mean, you pretty much slow everything down.
Yeah, that card is broken.
Now, there's a combo you can do with this. So, right, I opened up this today. I opened up that, this, and Ether. I opened up those 3 today. I thought I had bricked. I had domain, whatever. So I set these 2, had Ether in hand. Stand my face, activated Stoneforth, right? So went to the graveyard. I cracked down the first monster. Summoned another monster. I activate Ether in hand, banished Stoneforth, got rid of their first monster and their second monster, and then summoned Ether and continued on play. So that's why Crackdown should be always played in Monarchs. The card's insane, right? So you have all that, and then going for the last card in the extra deck, or in the main deck is Metaverse.
Yeah.
Metaverse is amazing. You Metaverse for this guy right here if you brick, which is an extra extender.
Yeah.
For stalling, and then also I summoned Erebus today. Didn't have domain. I was like, dang. So I set Metaverse during their draw phase. Activate Metaverse, domain straight to the board, and they had no extra deck. They didn't even see it coming. Right. So that's it for the 40 card main deck. 39 if you include upstart, right? Side deck, the Spice, no extra deck. Monarchs don't need it. Side deck, I play 3 monsters, 2 Gamma Seal. Sleeper is a pain in the butt. You want it out as fast as possible. Tanker Tops. I mean, this card by itself is pretty much better than everything else. So you don't play Bashuda, you don't play Cyber Dragons, you don't play any of the special summon when your opponent's turn, special summon when your opponent's monster. You play this, so you can pop stuff, you can run over stuff, and you can use it for trick fun. Triple Solemn Judgment. You get lightning stormed, and evenly you're over.
Yeah.
So you go second. If you end up winning game 1 or even losing game 1, you want to go first. You get rid of like your Metaverse, your Crackdowns, whatever. You side on these bad boys because they take care of everything. I got lightning storm today. Judgment of Lightning Storm, man, it saves my life. You know what I mean? You can win games off of this card. And I spell one of it just for Luna Lights and for the Pendulum matchup.
Just
this card just.
Just one?
Just one. I don't have enough room in the side deck for it, but this card comes in clutch when you see it.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta draw cards for days.
Yeah, for sure.
Triple Dark Little more.
The card's broke.
Card's nuts.
Yeah.
Your opponent's always negating your stuff. You summon each day, if it gets negated, you pretty much lose. You activate this card first. You don't need to do damage that turn. Unless you have game, you don't need to do damage. You're just setting up a board to stop them the next turn. This card shuts down everything.
Do you just run over the board, or you harass?
Well, I use Erebus more often than not to just take care of the board. You shuffle their stuff back.
Yeah.
Even then, I'll even run over the bigger monsters because domain makes Erebus 36. So no monster in the game right now is bigger than 36. Ultimate Conductor is not 36. Can't activate his effect because you activated Dark Little more. I did that against TC.
Yeah.
Shout him out. So there's that. Tooth and Twisters. I didn't play any back row decks, but that's. You gotta play it. Called by the Grave. Card's incredible against Spirals. They activate anything. They have one-ofs. Half their deck's one-ofs. You banish their quick fix, they can't do anything. You banish their one master plan, they probably play 2, but I didn't see anybody playing 2. You banish their master plan, they pretty much don't do anything.
Yeah.
They lose. You hit that. This hits their sleep. This hits their resort. This hits all their monsters.
Yeah. Pass turn. That's pretty much it.
Pretty much it. They pass turn, then you go ahead and win because the deck don't break.
No.
Play a second Mystic Mind. If I'm going second, I get rid of the Metaverse and throw in a second Mystic Mind. I did it against another Hope Harbinger today. I activated a first Mystic Mind, he negated it, I activated a second one, and then just regected his board. And that was that. So this is Monarchs, 5-0, played against Cyber Dragon Orcust, 2-1. 2-1. Played against Mekknight Invoked, 2-0. Played against Dinos, 2-0. I played against Spyrals, 2-1 them, and then the last person just gave me the win because they were.
But who was the last person?
Last person was Jeremy Mitchell.
Oh wait, YCS?
YCS champ Jeremy Mitchell was like, I'm not about to get Vanity's Fiends. We were at table 1. Yeah. He just said, you know what, you just take the win. So I ended up going 5-0. Jeremy Mitchell surrendered.
Yes, sir.
He's the best. He's probably the best player I've ever met. Thanks for the hardest play. So I give him credit. So that's Monarchs 2020.
You want to show us a hand for one time?
Show us a hand? Yeah. I'll break out a hand. Let me do a couple of shuffles and see if we can't get a hand. We can do a couple of shuffles here.
All right.
See if we can open up the nuts. Right. I'll even cut it for myself.
Where'd you get the mat, by the way?
So I got the mat. I went to the Philippines in 2018. I played in an OCG tournament. I actually have OCG Monarchs in my bag over here. And then I just ended up taking them out of some guy. He was like, yeah, I love Monarchs, but I love them more, so I ended up buying them off him. All right, let's see if I can, what I can do here. Get a couple cuts going. All right, so you're playing a whole bunch of traps. You're pretty much here. This is a stall, pretty much stall. You can go first, set these two, you're good. You go second, and you open a Mystic Mine. If you're going second, let's just top deck, right? You pretty much have your Mystic Mine. That's what you open up your one-ofs, you hit your back row. I mean, you're good there. You pretty much have everything you need. You're good. I mean, we'll do one more.
All right, one more.
Let's go ahead and see what we got.
So you prefer going second or first?
I don't care. I prefer going first, but going second's fine too. This hand right here is absolutely nuts. You just Pantheism, away, you draw 2. People banish Pantheism. You get yourself a domain because you don't have domain. Get yourself a Tenacity. This is where it gets fun. You activate Foolish Burial, right? You dump Erebus to grave. You activate Erebus effect. Dump Tenacity. Add Erebus back to hand. You activate Upstart Goblin. The card doesn't even matter what you get. You activate. You summon Idea. You activate Idea's effect. You get Eidos. Eidos gives you an additional tribute summon. Activate Domain. Make Erebus level 6. Tribute summon over the Idea. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, because you can choose your Chainlink, so they can't ash this.
Yeah.
And then they're never gonna know. But nobody plays Eat a Crow in the main. So you add this back to your hand. Use Erebus' effect to shuffle any card on their field, grave or hand back. So you're gonna send anything. It really doesn't matter. And a Prime. You want to send a Prime. You always want to send Prime because you can summon it back. I mean, you have another Pantheism right here. You pretty much. I mean, it doesn't matter what this is. It really doesn't matter. You have Domain Lock. If I wanted to, I could just Pantheism again, and then just draw a few more cards. I mean, you have Karaz, you have Metaverse. You can literally set the Metaverse, right? If they do anything, they can evenly match you. You can end on the Metaverse, right? You activate the Metaverse, you activate Mystic Mine. They can't do shit.
Gotcha.
So you're good. I mean, the deck is amazing. So.
All right, perfect. So again, we have
Joseph Van Depp playing Monarchs, 2020,
and you went
5-0, undefeated. Played against a bunch of meta decks. Monarchs just this is too hard to beat, man.
Yeah, perfect. All right, so you're signing off.
Yes, sir.
All right, perfect.